So first up, this is from the Nintendo store. This is a Animal Crossing food weight scale. So when I go into like clean eating, I'll measure out my food to ounces and stuff. But I thought that was pretty cool. This was, I think, like $30 or something. It wasn't that expensive. I don't think the price tag's here. I don't want to have to go looking through all the receipts, but that was that. I found a Nakano Broadway, which is like a thrift store of all things gaming. Really cool. This hilariously bad Street Fighter shirt with almost every Street Fighter IP on it. So, and you know what's cool? That food scale, it measures up to, I think, if my Japanese is correct, up to 3 kilograms. So like 6.6 pounds. So I can measure some like gaming related stuff. If it does grams, I could probably measure like my systems. So, but dude, this shirt is hilarious because it's got HDR art. It's got original Super Turbo art. It's got, it's all over the place. This thing was like $70. But I thought it was a cool little shirt I might wear at some point. So nice like silky feeling. It's a little tight on me, so I'll have to lose like 30 pounds, but there's that. And then I bought some cool books. These are like Ultima guides. I'm trying to fill out a physical media shelf upstairs. I ended up buying 2 new shelves in the last place in my whole house. So when that's done, I'm going to do a video of it. But I like a Kingdom Hearts Ultimania. This was 300 yen because there's damage on the cover. I barely see it. 300 yen is like $2.50. So this really cool art, picture Bible of all things Kingdom Hearts 2. One of my favorite games. I got another one, Street Fighter Collection. This was, and it has like the damage written out on it. I don't know what any of that means, but it looks like just a scratch or something. This was 1,500 yen. So this was like $13 right here. But another Ultimate Arts book. And then this, so I've been collecting music CDs when I go over there. I don't really go for like super rare games. I don't care about all that. If I didn't spend all my money on statues, I would have done that instead. That would have been the smart play. But this was like $5, Dragon Quest CD Theater. And I buy physical media still because I have a really cool vinyl CD player in my guest room. And when I listen to music, it feels like old school listening, and it's really cool. So when I need to zone out now, I go in there, pop in a CD, kind of lay on my guest bed, which feels different than my own bed. Let's see. I'll go through the other media. Final Fantasy VII Radiant Melodies CD from Japan. This is from the Square Enix store. These were pricey, like $25-30. Let's see. And this is just some of the media I bought. Final Fantasy series, all of them. This is an acoustic arrangement. So again, listening to this kind of music on that vinyl, for some reason, it's not the loudest quality, but it just sounds like unique. So that's why I like listening to it. But yeah, basically a song from every single game on this. I bought some old school PlayStation 1 games. Well, first, Final Fantasy VII. Believe this is the actual game itself. So international game. I actually do have a Japanese. Somebody asked you, like, why are you buying Japanese games? It doesn't work on your PS2. I have a Japanese PS2. I bought it on my last Japan trip in 2019. I got the white model. I have it modded, but I can basically pop in any Japanese disc and it'll work out of the gate. So, and PS1. So I bought PS1 games as well. But Final Fantasy VII International disc. This was $30 right here. And then Battle Arena Toshinden, the original, one of my favorites starting out. This was literally like $6. So there's that. Jumping Flash, another classic. This was only 200 yen, which is like $1.75. And I know why. Oh, the case. But yeah, case, everything. So again, just trying to fill out a physical CD shelf. And, this has been around for a while. I think they resurfaced them. Yeah, this looks as new as you're going to get. Like barely any scratch. Look at that. Look at that reflection of CEO. Look at that. Look how cool that is. So this camera's not bad. Oh, it's even doing the autofocus. So yeah, look at that. Basically brand new. Jumping Flash. Whenever I want to get vertigo, I play that game. Let me get over. Soul Edge, $1.50. PlayStation 1 game. This will also work on my Japanese PS2. Street Fighter Zero, the original alpha in Japan. $15 right here. So again, I'm not going for the super rare stuff. I'm going for the cool finds that are relative to me. Ridge Racer Type 4, $1.50, $1.75. Everything's in there, so. Rage Racer, another one. This one never came out to America, I believe. Or one of the Ridge Racers, the original ones, didn't come out to America, but anyone can race, but only one can win. Rage Racer. Anyways, 200 yen. $1.75. Valkyrie Profile, a classic. This was $20. I got this. I'm never gonna like try to play through these RPGs. I just want to collect games that matter to me. This I'm gonna play. I was excited to find. This is about 25 bucks, but this is the best cool 3D version of Space Harrier from the Sega Ages 2500 series. They had Outrun SP. It was like $300. Like, nope. So I should have bought that. That's worth some. But yeah, this is cool because if you can tell on the back, it's not the old school Sega Genesis. It's like a 3D graphical. So it's kind of like a Star Fox to me. There was like themed hand towels everywhere. I'm gonna go one by one. And these were like $4 to $5 each. I'm gonna give these to my niece. Hello Kitty ones, which are really cool, like small little hand towels right there. More Hello Kitty. She loves Hello Kitty, so I thought she would love this. Again, these were $5 a pop. And these were from Don Quixote, which is Don Quixote's. We call it donkeys. It's basically Japan's Walmart. It's like a near 24-hour store. There's one in Akihabara where I bought all the limited edition Anchor Pokemon stuff. So here's all these hand towels. I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna put them in my guest room with a basket to throw them out. So instead of paper towels, they'll use these. And when you pull one out, you're gonna see the cool theming. Here's a Kirby one. So nice little Kirby hand towel right here. These, again, were like $5 a pop. I think very much worth it. And it's funny, when I bought a couple of these from the Nintendo store, there was one thread sticking out. Took them 5 minutes to like find another one in the bag because they didn't want to give me one with any kind of deficiencies. Another cool Kirby one. Look how pretty this is, man. So, you won't find these anywhere in America. So again, I'm going to have all these just stacked in my guest bathroom for guests. Be like, oh, that's cool. So... a nice little Super Mario one right here. Oh, upside down. So I thought that was cool. Like, just look at the art on these. These are, just imagine making a quilt out of this. Would be cool. I believe, I just threw these together. Here's a nice red flying Koopa shell. So I thought that was cool. Nothing on the back, really, just the back of it. I found a little Marvel pop-up shop inside of Tokyo Skytree, which is a tourist trap. But cool stuff. They have the Kirby Cafe there. They have... they had a Gundam store. I bought some really badass t-shirts for me and my friend. But yeah, here's a nice little Spider-Man one. This one you can't really see as clearly, but super cool. And then just that quality right over here is pretty cool. Let's see. More Marvel ones. A nice little Deadpool one. Obviously with the Marvel collection, this matches the theme. Iron Man one. This one's my favorite. Nice and clean. So Iron Man. A nice arc reactor on the bottom. So 63 when he was debuted, I'm pretty sure. A symbiote Spider-Man. This one's cool. So nice little hand towel there. Might start taking these to the gym with me. Marvel one. Got to get that. So, welcome to the Warp Zone. Another Mario one. So super cool. Oh, wrong. I'm going to have a lot of towels in my guest room. One of my favorites. This one's cool. So, and it's not, I wouldn't say the thickest quality, but it's going to be good enough for like one hand wash. Oh, and then a Stark Industries one. So, yeah. So these were pretty much all the hand towels that I got. Oh, my friend. All right, so a couple little things. I'm actually going to give this one to Kenny. A Frontman from Squid Game. Cool little figure right here. This was like 20 bucks. This was at the Tamayashi store, which had all their cool like figurines and stuff. But yeah, get rid of that glare. So thought this was kind of cool because he dressed as him once for a BT. This, I want to make sure it's still intact. This is my... I did a speaking engagement for PubDev, publisher developer, and they gave us all gifts, little ESL gifts. So the trick is, sake bottle, put in your checked luggage, stuff it with underwear so it doesn't crack. So I have that. I got to do laundry. Another sock. Hold on. Another sock, and then yeah. And bottle intact. Nice bottle of sake right here. So thought that was a cool little gift. This will go in my little bottle collection that I'll probably never drink alone. All right. Found another hand towel in the luggage. I have 3 luggage to go through. A nice little Thor one. Thought that was cool. So it kind of doesn't match the more I look at it, but whatever. Nice little Final Fantasy VII ruler set with the, Jesus, what's his blade? The Buster Sword. So I thought that was cool. They go to 12 inches on one, and then there's a smaller version. So this will be cool to kind of measure stuff. This was 35 bucks because official Square stuff. This was a nice little plate from the Nintendo store. I'm going to use this to put stuff on. And you know what's cool about shopping in Japan? Everything you buy, they go over it. So she like pulled it out. She's like, do you see any cracks? Like, no. Okay. Just to make sure I liked it. So this is a cool little plate I got. Can put some stuff on there. pick that up. But yeah, like I said, they do a lot of quality control. When I bought stuff at the Nintendo store, I bought the N64 online controller. They make you scan a QR code to see if you actually have the online membership. So you can't buy the online membership, or you can't buy anything without an online membership at the store. So luckily I had all that to be able to buy the exclusive online stuff. This is cool. I have a Pikachu one already, but this is a little coin bank. It fits a lot of coins. You put the coin and you kind of push it down, and then Eevee will come out and just pull it in and make a little sound effect. It's a little cool thing for all the coins that nobody uses anymore. So, all right. So, two more things, and I'm going to have to try to find a way. I got to pick out of this anyways. I got to pull stuff out for my niece and nephew, but this is all from that Don Quixote store I was talking about. I spent like, this was all like $100 for a bunch of cool shit on my last day there to finish off my luggage and get people like ongoing gifts. So, found some really cool stuff. Let's go through the open one first. So I got a bunch of, I'll actually open one of these now. It's like a Pokeball with a Pokemon inside. Let's see what this is. It's the Super Balrog sleeveless hoodie. Yeah, I just got it. Let me show you the back side. It's cool because it has, the embroidery is really quality. A little pricey, but honestly, this thing is super comfortable. I'm going to go to the gym in it. But yeah, I highly recommend it because this embroidery is really cool. Yeah, I don't do bomber jackets too much. I don't think they look good on me. Neither do sleeveless hoodies, but I still get them. So I should probably translate the Japanese when I buy these. I'm thinking, look at the wrapping, right? You're thinking it's a Pokeball with some kind of Pokemon inside as a gift. No, my dumbass, it's a bath bomb. A deliciously smelling bath bomb, but yeah, that's not what the bag looks like, so I will just put that up in my bath bomb collection. Cool little Kirby keychain. Nice little plush. This was like, gosh, like, and I love they put like paid thank you, so when you go out. Yeah. Oh, that would be cool. Have a Pokemon. Yeah, you know what, guys, I'm gonna go take a bath. Maybe, and it like floats around or it shows. I'll take video of the bat now. I'll do a hot tub stream. This smells really good though, honestly. I almost want to eat it. It smells like a sweet tart. A nice little Hello Kitty purse, coin purse. Thought that was cool. It was like $5. So. All right, what else do I got? Got a couple magnets of the, I forgot the Japanese word for the gates, but cool. Nice little magnet for the fridge. Another cool one. So, nice little, another coin. Coin purses are a thing there because people still use coins a lot and cash. Yeah, so Apple Pay barely works anywhere. They use Suica, which is really cool since I last went to it. You can download the Suica card on your Apple wallet, and instantly, I didn't even have to, like, when I went to Japan before COVID, you have to buy a train pass and then refill it at every train stop. Now, through your Apple Wallet, before you even get to the country, you go to Transit Passes, you download Suica for Japan, and you can add money directly to it. I had to use American Express. They don't take Visa or MasterCard over there for some reason with Suica. But literally, every time I ran out of money, went on my app, add more money, boom, it was instant, and then I was continuing the train. And you can either do it your Apple Watch or your phone, but you cannot do it for both on the same account, I guess, so people don't try to sneak in their friends or something. But yeah, coin purses and cash is still a thing at a lot of places. I wish they had this in adult sizes Mario Kart shirt. I know he's gonna love. So super cool stuff, man. Look how quality that looks. There's that. A nice Akihabara shirt for me. So I'll wear that around. Not sure what that says. There's that. More hand towels, a couple Pokemon ones. I won't pull these out, but there's an Eevee towel. There's, of course, a bigger Snorlax towel I had to pick up, 2 of them. So that's cool. Probably thinking, how many towels can you have? I give that to my nephew. It's a little bath sponge. So there's that. Couple pairs. So I'm a huge Astro Boy fan. I actually bought a gold Astro Boy bear brick from the bait shop. But yeah, nice little Astro Boy socks. More hand towels, couple Pikachus. These were from the Pokemon Center at Osaka's mall. So there's that. Nice little Charizard. Got 2 pairs of the Astros. Mario sponge. An extra Yoshi, because that's for me. Don't tell anybody. A nice Akihabara Supreme. This was like $10 at the Don Quixote store, so I'll definitely rock that. This was probably my favorite pickup. This is from Book Off from one of the stores. This was pricey. This is the Final Fantasy VII Advent International Advent pieces. And I got it because it has a really cool display board you put it on. I'm going to put it up on my media collection. And it had the coolest disc art for Final Fantasy VII I've ever seen on a disc. So really cool display on one of my favorite games of all time. Tetris X, PlayStation 1 game, easily playable with friends. It actually has 4-player. So I thought that was cool. I do have a multi-tap still. $7. Suikoden 2, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I can't wait for the little remaster they're coming out with soon. So yeah, FF7 set is legit. I think that was like $180. Exchange rate was good. Suikoden 2, one of my favorites. One of the best artworks of all time. Akuma and Ryu, Street Fighter Alpha 2 or Zero 2 in Japan, $15. This I thought was a game, and I'm a dumbass. It's the strategy guide for the original Live Alive. This was $100, $90 actually. But really cool display. You know, I played the game on my Steam Deck. Love it. This is a video DVD of tournaments and stuff from Hyper Street Fighter 2 Anniversary Edition when it first came out. This was like $10. I thought that was cool. PS3 is region free, so I got GT5 Prologue. I just thought that was cool. It was cheap. It was like $5. Some really cool discs I bought from a C-Store. Sega 60th Anniversary. It's got Super Bros, Sonic, Jumping Cracker. What the Tokyo did. It's fun. Samba de Amigos on here. Thought that was cool. A lot of cool music CDs that were like 10 to 20 bucks. I was like, you know what? Check it out. This is a lot of rhythm game original soundtracks. Beatmania 4th Mix, DDR 4th Mix right here. DDR 2nd Mix, this was 700 yen. Right there. Huge DDR fan if you guys didn't know. Oh, Final Fantasy X Piano Collection. This will be super cool. Xanarkin, one of my favorite songs ever. That was $4. Final Fantasy VI soundtrack, 300 yen. That's like 250. Oh yeah, the music market's over there. There were like the rare stuff they like display at the front of the store. Oh my god, all over the super high costs. Piano Collection, a different one. Final Fantasy X, 800 yen. I know, I'm such a thrift shopper now. This was Poppin' Music. This was $8. So Poppin' Music soundtrack. You're gonna listen to that on that little player I have. Square Enix Presents Lifestyle Drive. This was $5. Bunch of Square games. It's got Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy 13-2, 10, Online, X2, Final Fantasy 3. So this should be cool to kind of listen to. And I know they have Square Enix, Spotify you can listen to, but nothing like a good physical to, yeah. They're not games. They're music soundtracks. But you can find like Final Fantasy 6 Super Famicom repros or originals for like $10. Another Square Lifestyle that should be cool to listen to. DDR 2nd Mix. So that was $7. Drum Mania original soundtrack, 400 yen. That's like $3 right there. So yeah, I think that's. All right. Final round, guys. Final round. But wait, that's not all. You guys are making me enjoy doing this, so I appreciate it. A couple little knickknacks. This was like $10. A bunch of Marvel pins as a collection from that little Marvel pop-up store. Thought this was cool. An overpriced spoon and fork set, Kingdom Hearts style, with a little Kingdom Hearts at the top. This is like $30 just for one of each. Like, I'm gonna be eating good. Couple stickers. I'm gonna give one of these to Kenny because we loved Crisis Core. Final Fantasy 25th Anniversary stickers. I thought these were kind of cool. Put them on a laptop or something. Different version of that. Hey, Fire, what's up? How long was flight to Japan? The way there was here to Atlanta, hour and a half, and then Atlanta straight to Haneda Airport, which is one of their bigger ones. And then it takes like 45 minutes by train to get to Akihabara, where I stayed. 14 and a half hours that way. So after the 6th hour, it goes by fast, don't worry. And then on the way back was Japan to Minnesota, which was 10 and a half hours, and then Minnesota to Orlando for 3 hours. So this was cool. This is a business card holder, but with a Shinra flair to it. I'm gonna put all my, bigger contacts in this little thing, keep it in my office. I have, thousands of business cards from my years in the industry. What Nice little Pokemon bag. They had a really cool zip-up bag I didn't buy, but yeah. Let's see what we got in here. It's like Christmas, Santa at Christmas. Some more hand towels. These are some really good hand towels, though. Pikachu. Pikachu. That's cool. Another one of these. These are kind of thinner than the rest, but more Pikachus. These were like $4 a pop. So I thought these were cool. Oh yeah, these are top quality Gengars. Cool little thing. I'm glad this camera is showing the quality pretty well. Pikachu, Pikachu, and then I have. This is like, you know those black futon boxes you put in those IKEA shelf holders, like the squares? A nice little Pokemon one I'm going to use on one of them and store some controllers and stuff. So a little pop-up thing that was easy to travel back home with. The last things. Gotcha balls. I'm going to show you the gotchas that I picked up. I didn't buy too many. This one's my favorite. I'm going to show us. And I knew where it was. It was in Shibuya. And I wanted to get Markman one. So the rest of the trip, we never went back to Shibuya. I'm like going to every gotcha just looking for it because I wanted to buy him one. But I'll get to that one last. I will be at CB next week. I get in like Thursday night. I have to get as much work done as I can before I travel because I go straight to Combo Breaker. And then Monday I leave really early to go to DreamHack Dallas to work for the week. So just get through those 2 weeks. Just get through those 2 weeks. And then straight to CEO while we get all the merch and everything ordered. Oh, nice. It's the bird one. I have no idea what his name was. Let me put this together. But yeah, comes in all the little pieces. Looks like I'm doing a Shuriken or a Ryu Fireball at the moment. Oh, actually, this might be quality for my little Pokemon chest stand. There you go. Nice little... This is like 300 yen right there. So there's that. So this is a mini dartboard. And it's got the mini darts that I don't think are going to stick anywhere. Wait, is there holes? Hold on. Yeah, these little darts don't stick anywhere. That would have been nice if they would stick. Mini gun game setups, like a mini Time Crisis or a mini House of the Dead. So they weren't the official games, but they were pretty much lookalikes. Yeah, gun shooting game mascot too. But I thought this was cool for a mini arcade cab. It's a mini gun arcade cab. And then it has all the stickers to put on it. So I thought this is actually kind of cool. Super cool with all the... I got a nice phone case. So wallet cases are all the rage in Japan, but it's really cool. And they don't have many... So one thing about Japan is because it's, it's not America, not a lot of Pro Maxes or big screen phones to go around. Everyone stays to like the 5 inches or 6 inches at most. This is a 6.7. I couldn't find any case until the last goddamn day. But super cool wallet case, and then on the inside is basically where you put like your key card. I have cash, but this will fit like 4 cards, so I really like these cool things. I'm excited for Spider-Man 2. But yeah, so a nice little... This is the best case I could find while I was there for this. The only thing is when you start taking pictures, you look like an idiot. Or that. And it's also cool when you're on a plane, you can hang it on the seat in front of you and just let it dangle. And I was literally watching... Man, I finally watched, right before I left for Japan, I finally watched Top Gun Maverick, and that is the greatest movie of all time. Not the greatest movie of all time, but it was just such a perfect movie. That is what like movies were all about. So from the Crane games, this took me like $12 to win, but it's literally the Crane game buttons. And Justin saw my tweet, and the first day he got there, he went and won one, sends me the picture. He goes, "Thank you for the tweet." But dude, it's just so cool. Let's open this. I want to see how it feels. Definitely not a Sanwa. Could you imagine I modded this and I just put drive impact on one button? Yeah, it's hollow on the inside for sure. Not easy to open. There are 6 screws. I might have to do a tech video on this, but yeah. So it's basically the Crane game controller and button. Oh, that's definitely square gate. A little ASMR. But it's just such a cool thing to look at this thing and go, I have wasted so much goddamn money on freaking Crane games, and this will remind me of it. What I'll do is before, just to get out of my system, I'll envision like winning something, be like, yes. And then never spend money on it again. All right, final thing. This badass Bear Brick Astro Boy. I have a couple other Astro Boy limited edition stuff, so it's going to go on the collection once I reorganize. Yeah. Nice little certificate. This better be the gold version. Okay, it is. The mini one right there. This is from Tokyo Skytree. They had a mini bait shop. And look how shiny that is. That's a cool one. You guys know how much I love gold. So, this was my favorite. This was like 170 bucks after conversion. So, not a huge bear brick collector. I have this one. I have the Astro one and a couple small ones, like the Kenny Omega New Japan one. But I thought this would be cool to my Astro Boy stuff. So yeah, I only pick out the really good stuff that matters to me. The first time I went to Japan, it was all tiny figures and stuff. But yeah, so that's my favorite pickup, I think, next to that Final Fantasy set.